Life is a journey. We have jobs, families, and responsibilities. Yet as seasons pass and we write each chapter of our life story, our big dreams often take a back seat. But as long as we are living, there's adventure to be had, and our dreams can still be fulfilled because it's never too late. In today's story, 95-year-old Gordon will have his wish finally come true.
Hi there, Dad. How about meet me in the main lobby?
You want me to, just as I am, yes?
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
All right.
Okay, see you.
See you.
Hello, Dad. I just wanted to tell you that your wish has been granted. You're going on the helicopter.
Oh, that would be nice. Looking forward to it very much.
Fulfilling Gordon's wish would not be possible without the Nova Scotia-based charity, We Are Young.
My name's Katie.
And I'm Kara, and we are the co-founders of We Are Young. We Are Young is a charity that grants unfulfilled wishes to seniors with the clear intention of positively changing the way we view, value, and support our oldest generation.
I grew up with grandparents who had a revolving door of love and support through family and friends, and I just grew up with this perception that all seniors were supported this way. And it wasn't until later on in life that I realized that my perception was not reality, and that many seniors experience isolation and loneliness and have selflessly put the needs of others before themselves, and to this day have unfulfilled dreams and aspirations that they would still love to see fulfilled. Together, we were fortunate enough to work with an incredible team that has brought the organization to where it is today.
I am Gordon and I am 95 years old. My wish is to be able to fly in a slow-moving aircraft looking down on all the sites from Pecos Cove to Mill Cove around that beautiful bay there and see where my family lives and where we have lived and where my wife wandered along the beach so very many times where in fact that is where her ashes are. So it will be very nice indeed. Helicopters were not well known as an aircraft, but I happened to see one when I was in London, very young. But it was not called a helicopter, it was called an autogyro.
I saw a special on TV, a part of the news, and I just looked at my father and I thought, I wonder what he would wish for. And then I did ask him, if you had a wish, what would you wish for? And he could not think of anything. And then all of a sudden he looked at me and he said, a helicopter. And I said, a helicopter? He said, oh, I saw one of the first gyroscopes in England when they came. And yes, a helicopter ride would be what I would wish for.
Not only does Gordon get to experience his ultimate wish of flying in a helicopter, but he gets to experience it with his son too.
Isn't that nice? I've never been in a chopper and neither has he. Yes, so it'll be quite an experience.
I am going on this helicopter ride with my father, and I think he's going to be quite excited by it. A new adventure at 95 years old. I look forward to seeing his face looking down on that. It should be good.
Oh my goodness, it'll be all the time saying, oh look, there's that, all things there where you have been before and perhaps forgotten for a while, and suddenly you remember those places. No, it's going to be really nice, yes.
We haven't had an adventure together for quite a long time, so this will be something interesting to see. I'm sure he will show his excitement. I think Dad deserves some special treat like this because he's done a lot for other people throughout his life. When he was still working, he was responsible for safety in hospitals and institutions, schools in the province. Into his 80s, he traveled around the province, visiting veterans to see what he could do to help their situations. So, yeah, he's earned some reward.
He's done so much for me and my siblings and my kids and my great-grandkids. To enable him to have a gift like this of going up into the air and to see the land that he treasures and to know that he has given us pieces of it is just really, really nice.
He feels very attached to the St. Margaret's Bay area, as the whole family does. Almost my whole family now lives somewhere around St. Margaret's Bay. It's a beautiful part of the world.
Nova Scotia is the best place where I've ever lived. I choose to live here rather than anywhere else. I've been across Canada, I've been across the States, I've been South America, but all in all, I'd much rather be in Nova Scotia.
I would tell my father to enjoy himself and take pleasure in having his eldest son with him and just to look to see where he brought us all to.
Around the halls of Camp Hill, Gordon may be a quiet man, but his character shines through in everything he does.
So every week he comes to bingo, and he kind of chooses to sit next to someone that might need a little bit of extra help or support. Keeps an eye on their bingo cards. If they miss a number or they have a bingo but haven't realized that yet, he'll give them a little bit of a nudge or whisper in their ear. Just let them know. We'd never asked him to do that. He just does that by himself. Yeah. And he's just always looking out for everyone on the unit, whether that's staff or residents. He's just a very kind, thoughtful person.
Growing up with my father was so many amazing times.
Tobogganing and hiking in the woods and camping trips and road trips to the lake. And, many family activities together. Lots of good memories.
My parents didn't have a whole lot of money, but they loved the outdoors. They came from London and Berlin. So you can imagine when they came to Canada how everything is just so big and wide open. But he's always been into nature and the environment.
Dad was always very good for not having a negative impact on things around you and being confident that you can do things. He was always a can-do attitude, learn how to fix things, learn how to build things. Things that you want to do, you can learn. So he was a good influence in that way.
It was constantly going to the library. So he read, get as much information as you can. Yeah, and I'm able to give him a book and he reads it and then we discuss it with each other and my father is a very lovable man.
Living a long life means you've seen and experienced a lot of things. With each year comes new memories of joy, triumph, and too often, heartache and tragedy.
I was 12 years old when the war started. We listened to the Prime Minister of England say that we were now at war with Germany. I was getting more bulky, about 16, and I was a stretcher bearer. Now my job was, unfortunately, carrying bodies, stretchers from bombed buildings. There were many tragedies that are still tear-evoking to this day. No, let's stick with the pleasurable ones.
And pleasurable they were indeed. Life sometimes has a funny way of intertwining us with our most remarkable adventures and beautiful people.
So handsome. I'm surprised more ladies didn't come after you.
Oh no. I met a lot of ladies, young ladies. They were in good company. I enjoyed their conversation, but they weren't the right one. I was walking out one night. I saw a young lady picking flowers, and I thought, that is a very interesting person. So I walked past her for a while, then looked back and thought, no, I'm not going to miss this chance. So I walked back and said, Miss, do you know you're not allowed to pick flowers in English parks? But when you're leaving, I can put those flowers under my jacket, and then the gatekeeper won't see them. She just fitted under my arm so very nicely initially when I was walking out of the park with her. I met her when she was stealing flowers from in a park, and it was the first meeting, and it led to many, many more meetings, pleasurable meetings. This is Ursula, my wife, and myself, and it would be in the late 1950s, I would think. Well, I'm sitting beside the woman in my life, right? Yeah, she was a beautiful. She was a. We were married 68 years. She was a nice girl. Sorry. I talk to her often. Just general little conversations. Hi there, girl, how you doing, kind of thing, right? We could sit for hours, me driving, her sitting beside me, and we're going down in the States maybe for a long holiday or something. She seldom drove, but she was wonderful company. I don't know whether there's a heaven or a hell, but I do know after this there is something else that could be very interesting.
So Nova Scotia always has unexpected weather, and today there was just a lot of fog. So although we're not going up in a helicopter today with Gordon, he will be going in one on Saturday.
And we're so used to things like this happening. You know, we expect the unexpected, and we are always working hard to make sure every wish comes true.
Even though Gordon won't be going on the helicopter today, an impromptu family dinner in Peggy's Cove will be sure to keep his spirits high before his big day.
Hello, hello.
Oh, how are you, Dad? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, Margot.
How are you?
Oh,
good to see you. Good to see you.
Busy day again.
Up to the restaurant.
You're going to get your workout. There, Dad. Get a different view of the lighthouse there.
Oh, it is pretty wild, isn't it? It's
changed a lot since the last time you were up here. What do you really, truly want to see if you have to prioritize?
I want to see Chris's home, and if we can see your place overhead.
Yeah, well, you're going right around, sure.
Hubbards Beach. Think about your mum from Ashes there. Just to feel good. Remember where we lived before in Allen Heights.
Dig deep for those memories.
Today, I'll be extremely excited, and with my son there, my oldest son, also, It's going to be a wonderful trip and emotional trip because I will be seeing places where my wife and I have walked and driven by. It's going to be really, really good. Yes, yes.
I'm very excited here. We've been waiting a couple days on weather for a very special flight for Gordon with the We Are Young Association. Luckily, the wind came around north today, and that'll help push the fog offshore. We're expecting a low cloud, but it's often very exciting to fly at the cloud base, and we're expecting a beautiful day for Gordon's flight today.
Oh my, look at this. Wow. Oh, wow.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Doesn't it look nice?
Yeah. Is this one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Little bell jet.
That's something.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Neat little thing, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling very excited at the moment. I'm looking at the way in and maybe a quick way out. It's going to be a wonderful trip. As long as the weather gives us visibility, I'm sure it's going to be something I will always remember. Mind you, the memory may not be necessarily too long. I'm already 95. But anyway, wherever we go afterwards, I'll take the memory with me.
Microphone about a finger length from your mouth, okay?
Okay, yeah.
We're all set, you can put that guy on. Here we go.
And with that, Gordon was off to see the land he loved so dearly.
I love going places, new lands, brand new faces, just sailing off into the blue. But no matter where I roam, I'll be dreaming of coming home, unless I know I'm going places with you.
A bird's eye view of Nova Scotia's breathtaking landscapes, miles and miles of lush greenery, the vibrant colors of Lunenburg, the picturesque shores of Peggy's Cove, and of course, his beloved St. Margaret's Bay, with all its memories of his precious wife.
And although I love those foreign spaces, mixing cultures and different races, I need to know I'm going places with you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, loosen up the feet. The feet go numb and then...
Oh, yes.
Well, you did fantastic up there, Gord. I'm so glad we got you out.
Good. Well, I thank you so much. I felt so comfortable with you.
No, that's great.
An experience once in a lifetime. Thank you again. I can't express my thanks enough. Nice to see you, my girl.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. Pleasure.
Made it back. Nice and safe, eh?
I don't have the words to actually describe how I feel and how I felt going over. It's a beautiful province. There is so much to see, and I'm really pleased, but I enjoyed it so immensely. And I was so glad my son was behind me, because I know he was enjoying it just as much as I was, and where we were seeing places that we knew so well. I also remembered the lady that used to accompany me there, my wife of 68 years. She enjoyed that place so much as well. It's been something I'll always remember. I'm overjoyed. It's never too late. Though I am 95 years old, it's never too late to have all my dreams come true.
Gordon's story teaches us to cherish each of life's moments, and that the quiet, intimate adventures are just as special as the grandiose ones. Family bonds us. Love unites us. Adventure awakens us. And as long as we are living, it's never too late.